So about 5, 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, I became really kind of obsessed with getting a dog. It was like having like baby fever where you're just dead set, like I'm gonna do this regardless of the obstacles. I had a dog before that named Milo, but Milo actually got out and I could never find him, and it broke my heart, but eventually I had to let go. And a few years after Milo, I decided that I wanted to get another dog. But it was like what Cesar Millan always talks about, people in the United States, how a lot of us, we want dogs and we love dogs and we're passionate about them, but we don't really know dogs like that. We don't know how to train them, how to keep them, and basically who and what they are. I was in that situation where I didn't have any knowledge. I didn't really know what I wanted, but I knew I wanted something that looked cool, strong, big, and smart. So of course, I started getting a lot of German Shepherd kind of people, in videos and stuff like that. So I became convinced that German Shepherds were the best dogs in the world. So I went on Craigslist, like stupid people, and started looking for a German Shepherd. I ended up very quickly finding a guy that was selling one for like $450 or $500, anywhere in those range. I ended up talking him down to 350. But the thing is, right, when the guy and I were talking, the pictures that he was sending me and the dogs that I saw when I got there were not the same dogs. So basically, he was sending me German Shepherd puppies, pictures I assume from Google or something like that. But when I got there, the dogs that he had two dogs. He had Thor and Thor's brother, and they were cute, but they were not German Shepherds, right? So I ended up, I was talking to him about it, and unfortunately, someone that I was dating at the time was there. Well, not unfortunately, because I ended up getting Thor, but someone I was dating was there, and she became kind of crazy over the dogs, and she basically was like, "I don't care if they're not German Shepherds, blah blah blah. Let's get them. They're mixed. They have German Shepherd in them, and all, yada yada yada." So I ended up getting Thor from that guy, and then fast forward about 6 years now, 7 years, and now Thor has hips dysplasia. I took him to the vet because my girlfriend now, the girl that I'm dating now, which is different from the girl that told me to get him, she's a vet tech, so she works in emergency rooms and stuff like that. So she has, she knows people and she has things. So she ended up doing an X-ray on him, and they found out that he had hips dysplasia. He was losing bones in his hips, and some like things were out of sockets. It's just things are bad, right? And I just, I tell this story just to say, be careful where you get your dogs from, because I didn't do my homework well enough, not nearly well enough, and I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I was getting. I didn't know anything. I was completely blind. And I'm not trying to make excuses for it, but I'm saying be careful when you're getting a dog. I know it's cheaper online than to get like a $3,000, $3,500 German Shepherd. I know you can find it considerably cheap, especially in places like Miami, which is where I got Thor. But so many things can go wrong with that. And of course, your dog can have all kinds of problems and all kinds of issues like hips dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, all kinds of health problems. And to be honest, Thor was not. He started showing signs very early on, but at the time I thought it was like a little quirky thing that he does, where before he starts running, he'll skip like his back right leg. He'll skip that leg for one step, and then he would start running. I always thought, oh, that's cute. That's a little quirky thing that he does as part of his personality. But no, it was just hips dysplasia. And as he aged, it just got worse and worse and worse until my girlfriend looked at him and she was like, we got to look at him and take him in or something. And we found out. But moral of the story is, do your homework. Which is, I know you hear that a lot, but it cannot be overstated. Do your homework, because you don't know what you're getting, and you most likely don't know what you want. Like for me, I thought I wanted a German Shepherd until I got into the dog world and I learned more about them, and then I realized they're great dogs. Don't get me wrong, they're phenomenal. They're just not for me. You know what I mean? So do your homework, find out what you really want, find out what you really don't want, because what you think you want may not be what you want or what you need for that matter. And it may cause you more trouble down the line than it's worth, if I'm being honest with you.